Set for baseball here this evening.
Philadelphia, the center fielder.
Fouled off.
Herrera. First pitch, 6-10.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
In now, Brad Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Fouled away. Herrera, base runner at first with 1 out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Marte. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
That's it.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Fouled off. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Three runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Marte is under it. And the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 3-0. At the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins,
Now here's the pitch.
second baseman,
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rojas is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Throw gets him, 2 down.
batting third, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start the second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Matt.
Here's Matt Joyce now. In the dirt here. The 0-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. After it is Marte. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting 9. The pitcher. Zach Wheeler.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Here's another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Fastball runs inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He waits. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Adam Duvall.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2-0 to Adam Duvall. And that's over. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-2 now. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Garrett Cooper comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. His career line against Wheeler. He's 2 for 3. 2 balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. A 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. Phillies lead this one 3-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
To Aguilar for the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to 3rd. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cooper retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home. A little roller toward the hole. A toss behind the back. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Zach Wheeler looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Starling Marte. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Joyce, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Zach Wheeler.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar, and deep. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Brian Anderson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count remains at 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
He's set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strike. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Odubel Herrera. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Standing in, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a... Corey Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 27, Corey.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. To short, hit hard. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Into the box, Miguel Rojas.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Joyce is there, and the inning is over. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even now at 4 apiece. Daniel Castano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Castano, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to the right side, but foul.
Foul ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Swing and a liner. Foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Garrett Cooper. Wheeler's ready. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins down quietly. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Matt Joyce. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Gene Segura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Segura.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Anderson is there, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy. Hector Neris will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 50, Hector.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go the 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Jose Alvarado is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. John Curtis will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the 2nd baseman, Brad Miller. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
no better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
JT Realmuto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed John Birdie. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lays off 2-2 now. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Miguel Rojas is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line hard. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Joyce, and they can't run it down. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. There goes the runner. He stays alive, still 2-2. They'll try it again from first. Line drive base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Adam Duvall is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Now another 2-2. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
So it was a swinging strike three. Adam Duvall goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it out.
And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 5. Eddie Alvarez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lewin Diaz is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This change for the Marlins. Now playing first base, number 68, Lewin Diaz. Your attention, please. This change for the Marlins.
The 0-1 delivery.
Now catching, number 9, Sandy Leon.
Fouled off.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A pause and the 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. The Phillies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets of the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. So striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5 tonight's final. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Here now is